Alright guys, welcome into another episode of our rice series here on Hutan, Pantai. So it is currently August, time to start harvesting our rice. So we have 3 rice fields, most of you guys probably know this. They're kind of spread out throughout the map. Pretty much this entire episode is just going to be harvesting because it's going to take a very long time. Yeah, we don't really have anything else to do. We don't have to, I guess we could like water our greenhouses, or rice saplings. I'm also not trying to be perfect on this because I'll probably turn on the GPS and then get it better the next time through. I'm just making sure I get all the way to the edge. But yeah, we turned off our production because we had gone through all of the rice we had, and we'll probably do that again. Because we didn't increase the amount of fields that we had, we still have the same rate. So we should roughly be able to pull out, I think it was like 40, 50, I want to say it was about 50,000 liters worth of rice. So, another 50,000, and we turned that all into oil from oil production. And that ended up being, I think it was $170,000 worth of rice in our first, well, technically I think we're on our 3rd year, kind of forget. One thing we might end up doing, I'm not sure, is buying another plot of land or possibly a new machine or attachment. The edge over here is really bad. I probably should flatten it a bit, but yeah, I think I just got up too close to the edge. I'm gonna try and turn ourselves around a little bit. We're kind of stuck here. Let's turn into this, I guess. Try and get it so we can turn ourselves around here. There we go. Give ourselves some working room here on the edge. So the pieces of machinery that we were thinking about possibly picking up, I think would be a good idea. It wouldn't increase our yield all that much, if at all, but it would just be a roller. Actually, I don't know, do you need to roll rice? Does that even increase your yield at all? I just thought about this. I don't know if it does. I also just thought about this. I don't know if we have any hail damage this time around. We might be in a little bit better luck with our yield. Yeah, we're kind of struggling here. The edge on this part's not good either. I probably should have not maximize the field quite as much, just to leave ourselves a little bit of wiggle room so it wouldn't be as bad. You can kind of see it like it's super bumpy, sort of at this angle. You can kind of see all the bumps on the left side there. But again, the 2 things we were thinking about getting was a roller, if that does increase the yield, And the other thing would be a rock picker. So the rock picker wouldn't be super useful. I might be better off just renting it now that I'm thinking about it, because we don't, I don't think, well, I think we have periodic plowing on, so we would have to do that, wouldn't we? I was thinking, like, actually, I think we can just, you know, use a subsoiler or something and get rid of the need plowed state. Or, not need plowed state, but reset the field for planting. And not necessarily have to plow it, but I think we do have periodic plowing on, and if we don't, we're going to turn it on. I just think it's I don't know, something I'd rather have to do. But yeah, this will probably take a couple of hours to get done with. This is the point where I said, this and planting, that we're going to want eventually to get a second machine, both planting and harvesting, and then be able to hire somebody else and have them do some of this, because yeah, it's just a very long process otherwise. Even with them doing it, it's probably going to be very long. Alright, here we go. Let's now see if we can turn this on. And actually, we probably did a pretty good job on that first one. I'll turn it off. So now we're going down the line. After this, we should be able to just follow the lines a little bit. So we're not really grabbing much. Alright. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of right there. Just missing a little bit. So yeah, I do think we will have slightly more rice this time around, especially if I don't run over. I did accidentally run over a little bit of our product. Okay, I wasn't sure if that would reset or not. Yeah, I think we ran over a little bit of our product once or twice. And so we definitely missed a little bit there with that. Because we're pretty close to being full, I'm gonna turn around and go back down this road. Nope, not that one. What the heck? Why is it turning so weirdly? There we go. So we're gonna try and go back towards where we're dropping it. As soon as we do this, we're gonna run it back to turn on our oil production, get that going. Alright, that is done. I gotta try and remember to keep an eye on it. We're at 94%. Might be able to get close to here. 96, 7, 8, 9. on, there we go, 2,000. Actually, that works out just fine. Let's go here. Let's try and turn the radio back on. The song is called Chasing the Sky. Alright, first time. First load of the year. Actually, I lied. I think we have to fill this thing up twice before it's actually full. It might even be two and a partial. I forgot how much the trailer can hold. Let's turn this back on again. Lower that. Turn it back on. I didn't even notice we missed that one. I'm gonna turn this on just to see. Oh, whoa. Not what I expected there. There we go. I don't think we did this row all the way on that correct layer, so we might end up missing just a little bit here. We'll see. I think we got it pretty good. There we go. Perfect. I don't know why that doesn't seem right, but it looks right, so for some reason it just seems like it should be over more, doesn't it? We just did the row, so it's not like we you know, I don't know, free form doing it or whatever, but it just seems interesting. I mean, I guess the rows go straight here, so... Oh wait, we got one more here. Yeah, the rows in this one seem really weird on this far right side just because they're so short, but then when you get out to the far left side, it like follows from that side all the way across. Makes a lot more sense. Alright, I think we're getting the last row here as well. Yeah, so you can see this one, the far left isn't even like a row, or very small part of a row, so pretty much the entire thing of this row hasn't been done. Like, it looks like this would be one pass, right? Width-wise. Like, that doesn't look like it'd be more than one. We are at 48% done now. I just looked at the hours too, so we've had this machine running for 4.1 hours total. Kind of curious, it must have been 4.0 about, or maybe 3.99 when we started this harvest, I guess. Alright, there we go. I feel like we're going to miss a little on the left. Yeah. I guess we'll come back for it. Wow, really? I wanted to get our percentage higher anyways. We're at 61%, 62, whatever, so... we'll go all the way down here, turn around, and come back. Actually, because of the width, I'm going to go all the way to the end here and just do this a little bit. Because most of that's on the other side, I'm actually going to go a full length in, all the way down, and then we'll turn around, do that a little bit, and then turn back around. I think this row would be the last one though, as far as, usually it does only 3. We're at 69%, 70 now. I just kind of thought about this, literally random thought, which is, I wonder what crop pays the most on a per acre or hectare or whatever, like whatever unit of measure you'd like to use. And it doesn't have to be like a final product either, you know, through 8 production chains or whatever. Could just be, you know, wheat versus barley versus oats versus rice, you know, whatever. I feel like rice, it doesn't pay a lot if you have a small field, but when you look at the size of the fields that we have, they're so large. I feel like that, you know, we made a really good amount of money with the oil. I guess I'm just sort of thinking, you know, for how much space something takes up, which one would pay the most. And I don't know if anyone's done that. It's probably out there somewhere, right? But alright, let's try and grab, I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's the last line, so we're gonna have to wing it on this one. We'll just try and keep it straight. And I don't really like doing this a lot, where I'm not following the GPS lines, because then when I go back and forth, it's a little bit off. But in this case, it's on the edge of the field. So it's just shortening the field, basically, if that makes any sense. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, it's not right. Okay. Is that the right one? Yep. Okay. Oh, that one's straight. Okay. We might have to veer off of this one too. We're at 91%. I think we should actually be able to get all the way through and then maybe pick off this whole left side here. We'll see. Maybe not. 97, 98, 99. I guess we can go a little bit further, but yeah, 99%, not quite. So we'll cut this edge off after this one. Let's get that last couple of percentage. $98, $99. There we go, 2,000. Okay, there we are. So yeah, I think it was actually almost 3 times. I want to say it was like 5,967 or something we could put in here. That's pretty close. Oops, there it is. Yeah, took the whole thing. Okay, gotta turn that back on, lower it again. Turn on the music. I'm probably going to do most of the work of this, like I said, off recording, just because it's going to take so long. But let me know in the comments, how much do you guys think we're going to make off of this episode? Or not, I guess not episode, but... Well, yeah, I guess it would be. We're going to cut most of this and end the episode with either some of our last deliveries or the last of the field, or, you know, the last of something. I'm gonna pause it right after I do this little chunk here, one more row in, and I want to see if we did take any hail damage this year, which I don't think that we did. Okay, let's grab this. I'm gonna put this out just because we're right here anyways. There we go. Okay, yeah, absolutely 0 hail damage. Looks like 0 here as well. Ah, got the 2 fields south of us, but not ours. Nice, 2 rice fields there. Okay. Oh, you know what I just thought of? We could buy this now. Ooh. I just thought of it because is it ready to harvest too? It's withered. Really? Hang on a second. Let's take a look at that. Wait, it says ready to harvest. Oh wait, that's ours. Oh my god, the computer didn't water their rice at all? Ouch, man. Okay, we're definitely not buying that this year. I was thinking like, oh, they're already rice fields. That would, you know, we could get a little extra money out of it, but no. Nope, not this year. Wow. I'm gonna check the other one here. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. They both showed up with it, but have you guys ever seen that before where Oh, I thought, is this all withered too? Withered barley? What the heck? Wow, it is. Huh. All of it's withered. Whatever. Okay. It looks like field number 1 here is all withered as well. Alright. I was like, oh wait, we could possibly get some more money, you know? Like we could buy another field. Because I was thinking we would buy another one eventually, but I just had the sort of thought like, hey, if it's ready to harvest, and we just had, you know, what was it, $170,000 worth of profit from these fields last time, and there's potential to make more this time because we don't have the damage. Not much more, but you know, maybe an extra 1,000 or two. I'd say probably 1,000. With I think it was like 4 things of hail damage. We had like 1 or 2 on this field, and for sure 2 on the other one. Might have been 3. But yeah, I just think that we probably... I'll turn the music back on. And especially if we don't run over our own crop, because we did do that a little bit. Probably only, you know, I would say in total, maybe, you know, 30, 40, 50 liters, something like that. I don't think it was even close to 100. Yeah, you can probably see why this takes so freaking long. This isn't even that big of a field. It's a pretty big rice field, but not overall. It doesn't seem, you know, outrageous. Alright, I think we got our first full trailer here. I want to say it's 59.67 that it stops at. 56, 57, 58, 59.67. Alright. Let's hop in here. So yeah, the trailer, I guess weight-wise, maybe, isn't maxed out. It's at 74%. Or it's maxed out weight-wise, but it's not like liters. It can hold more liters, but I think the weight is maxed out. Something like that. I'm not exactly sure how that works. You know, maybe if we had a lighter crop, we could have more liters, but less weight per liter. I don't know how it works, but anyways. This will be our first, I want to say sale, but it's obviously not selling it. It's our own production. Don't know why I turned left there, because I think we just have to backtrack. Yeah, we do. I have to go back to the right. Alright, here we go. First load is... I guess I should have mentioned also that we do have a little bit of leftover from the previous one that's still in here. It just wasn't enough to process a full pallet worth. So we'll check that really quick. Well, that's going down. Let's see here. So 5,967 liters of rice. That's right here. That's what we just dropped off. And then we have 308 liters of rice oil. So, but we'll call it 700 liters more oil, and we would have a pallet. So we got about 30% of a pallet left over from the previous work cycle? Season? Season. Makes much more sense. Okay. But I think that is where I'm gonna end this
segment of the recording, and I'm going to go do all 3 of our fields, because you guys have watched for about a half hour now. And I'll come back to you when all of it's done. Alright guys, we have finished field number 2. That one is complete. Now we gotta go to the small one, field number 3. I will say the only sort of positive of this is I have a spot to get out back onto the road up here. Unless I hit the rock. The one and only rock. Actually there's a pile of them, but... Alright, we're going to do this field real quick. I probably won't include too much of this because, like I said, I'll try to keep these around a half hour. We're getting kind of long. So, we'll fill this up. It's 10:05, meaning we've spent about 2 hours in-game, which is at half speed, so it'll be about 4 hours real life to do all of our harvesting there. And actually, I think on the machine up here we can check and see. I probably should have just dumped this because I only needed like 500 more liters, but yeah, we can check the hours on the machine. I edited the first half of this video already because it's on a different day. Sometimes you guys probably are like, oh, you didn't do that all at once? No. Sometimes they're multiple days or sometimes even weeks apart. This one was only 1 day later, but yeah, I'm going to back up a bit. Here we go. So this one is completely empty. I think we should be able to fit this entire field of product in here. Let's turn this on. Turn that... Did I not turn it on? Oh, I have the show lines off. There we go. I'm so confused. Oh, there we go. We're going to turn on the radio. There we go. So, yeah, like I said, we're going to probably skip most of this. I'm just going to try and grab the edge real fast. Then we'll go all the way around and sort of start in the next layer. Oh yeah, I was going to check the machine. So we're at 7.1 hours. So actually, it took us about 2 hours real life, or excuse me, 4 hours real life, but it looks like about 3.2 hours on this machine, which means we spent, what, like 0.8 hours in the menu / walking, driving that machine to the sell point a few times, or I guess not sell point, technically it's our own business, so storage? Production point? Production point would be the best way to say that. I'm actually going to turn this off just to try and keep it a little bit more immersive.
Chasing all these years, dream chaser running, ain't looking back. Got the fire inside, ain't losing track. Hard times fall, but I won't let it be. Chasing dreams, there's no stopping me. Mountains high, valleys low, I'm on my own. Country nights I roam. Voices whisper, but I heed my own call. Trees to the sky, I ain't afraid to fall.
Alright, we're here to pick up the last of our grain. Or rice, I should say, not grain. Should be about 500, there we go. And we'll hop back into here. This will be our last full load, I would assume. Actually, yeah. Yeah, because we would have to fill that up 3 times. Well, yeah, basically 3 full times. It's only 32, 33 liters short of a 3rd time, so there's no way that we're going to get another full one out of there. Alright, here we are to drop off that last load. Said that weird, drop off. We'll check our production point here in just a second as well. There we go. And what are we looking at here? Yeah, it's showing full again. It should drop down. There we go. 41,000, and we've got 660 liters. And I believe we don't have any pallets, right? Yes, okay, nothing has popped out yet. So we've gotten... we've gotten about 300 liters, I think. Maybe 300 and... yeah, maybe just a little bit under, like 290 or something. I can't remember exactly what it was at before. But we've gotten about 300 liters of this transferred over, so we have about 41,000 liters to go, which should roughly be 37 pallets. I don't know what the ratio is again, but yeah, water's down about 500 per sapling greenhouse, and it looks like we have those two are full outside, and they have 1 pallet worth inside, so they have 8 pallets each, I believe. Oh, see here it says 3 water equals 1 sapling. What does this say? Doesn't have it. Okay. Alright, and that is the last of the field, guys. So we got an extra... oops. How much was it? I forget what we already dropped off. Might have been... we'll see here in just a second, I guess. There we go. Okay, an extra 2,351 liters. There is one thing quick I wanted to try and show you guys. Let's see if we can see it from the fertilized section here. So we did run over a little bit here and a little bit here. It looks like in a little bit at the start, so there's like a couple small, really small sections. Looks like we ran over a couple spots here. I remember small one there, small one there. Looks like we got the edge there quite a bit. These are basically just sections that we ran over. We accidentally forgot that the machine was still on here, and it looks like probably rounding the corner a couple of times our front ran over a couple of little chunks, but did pretty well with wasting. This is probably the largest one. Running over extra stuff, and then yeah, we got another big chunk right there. Also looks like at the edge of the field there we kind of screwed it up. But yeah, that's not too bad. A little bit of waste, but overall not too bad. But yeah, that's the complete harvest. So again, we are, as far as money goes, negative 325,000. We paid $231 for fuel so far this month. I'm probably going to fuel up all of our vehicles because this money's going to go away at the end of the month. And once we go negative, we can't get back positive until we I was going to say download more money. Until we borrow more money. We got $6 in production cost. That should go up. Property maintenance. It looks like it's a fixed 96. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next one.
Thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch another video, there's a random video on screen and another playlist. Please be sure to share the video, like it, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications so you're notified when I upload. And until next time, peace.